a treasure map. I think I know where this is. Red Rocks is only a 15-minute drive. I'm pretty sure that ridgeline from the treasure map is the ridgeline right in front of me. From the top, we should be able to see the Red Rocks Amphitheater. Come on, let's go. Made it to the top. There's Red Rocks right there. Just like the map says. Whew. Top of the ridge, overlooking Red Rocks. We'll dig right here. Jackpot. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100. Question for the comments section. When's the last time you found a treasure map and how much did you find? Leave a comment down below. When I was a child, there was a homeless guy in my neighborhood. His name was Lone, and the rumor was that he was secretly rich. He had money stashed all over the place. Maybe that's me. Lady popped into my comment section recently asking me if I had any advice for her son who was about to be homeless. And my advice was, yeah, work your ass off and live below your means. There's only one thing worse than being homeless in the world, and that's being broke.
This is the Union Station, our final destination.
Now that we have a little bit of money and a whole lot of free time since it's the weekend, we have come downtown to explore. And we have decided to do the Molly Brown House Museum today. This is her home right here. Molly got the nickname the Unsinkable Molly Brown after she survived the sinking of the Titanic. This is the carriage house in the back of a residence where you purchase tickets if you don't purchase them online. The first floor has a gift shop area with typical museum gift type stuff. I have my ticket. The self-guided tour will start in about 20 minutes. And there's that room there that I can hang out in the meantime until we meet on the front porch before we tour her home. The Molly Brown House has been registered on the National List of Historic Places since 1972. The view from her front porch would have given her a clear view of the state capitol there.
Just a couple of guidelines before we enter the house. We do ask, since this is a museum, that you don't touch anything inside the home. And if you can start any routes you'd like us to.
Wow, look at this house, all decorated for Christmas. Beautiful, this is fantastic. Self-guided tour, the lighting is awful. And just quickly getting ahead of the crowd that came in all at the same time. We'll go back there and look again. All right, because that was it for the first floor of the house. Yeah, look at this place. Old creaky hardwood floors. Wow. Very cool period style furnishings. It's very, very cool. This house was very advanced for its time. One of the first to have modern running water, electricity, and central heating. There's a radiator right there. Look at that. Would have been the modern technology in the 1890s. A hot water heater and radiator. Just incredible. They don't make them like they used to. Look at the old bookshelves here. Man. Good manners for all occasions. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I wonder if these books are original. They look original. Some of Molly's fancy antique jewelry. Chestnuts roasting by an open fire. Yeah, she can see the Capitol right from her front window. I don't know enough about history to do this tour justice, but look, there's a grizzly bear down there underneath this fancy old piano. It's pretty cool. I'm going upstairs down to the second floor. Some of the stained glass. The carpeting is so soft underneath my feet. And all the woodwork is very intricate. It's hard to imagine how fun it would have been to live in such a huge house like this. Here's a bedroom. Again with period furnishings and dim lighting. Oh, this bed. With the curtains and stuff all around it. What is that, Victorian? Is that Victorian? If you could have lunch with anybody, living or dead, the unsinkable Molly Brown would certainly be a good choice. It'd be amazing to hear her stories of the night the Titanic sunk. You imagine surviving that, being in the middle of the ocean. Whew. Here's another bedroom. Kind of dark and dingy. You can see an old desk. Like a third bed over there. That's kind of cool. Sitting area. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's a chamber pot sitting next to that old chair. There's a bathroom. Yeah, that's cool stuff. Kind of scary toilet. Kind of scary tub. Kind of scary. Bathrooms in the 1890s were kind of scary. My tour of the Unsinkable Molly Brown Museum is complete, and it was a wonderful tour. She was a great woman who fought for women's rights, for workers' rights, and philanthropic endeavors throughout the world, made a lasting impact, including a cathedral not too far from here. Just a wonderful woman. If you get a chance to come to Denver, check out the Molly Brown Museum. The sun sets so early this time of year, we can come downtown and do some people watching. This is the intersection of 13th and Broadway. It's an art museum there straight ahead of us, and this building here is Denver's public library. The camera is really struggling to pick up the snow-capped mountain out there in the distance, but it's out there. And finally, people watching down here at Union Station. I'm pretty nervous about living in my car here in Denver in January and February. And some people watching inside of Union Station. Decorated for Christmas, of course. That is an endless supply of empty coal cars moving through. In case you were confused, America still relies heavily on the coal industry for its energy needs. Even in Denver, there's a giant coal train moving through downtown. The final leg of this journey requires me to get a train back to my car. So we'll do that now. Once we're back at our car, we'll have to find a spot to safely park for the night so that we can sleep. This is how dedicated they are here in Denver to maintaining service on their line. I just realized that I'm sitting across the street from a crime scene. Look at this. Caution out of service, and there's all that blood splattered on the ground right there. There's Empower Field. That's where the Denver Broncos play. The sun is setting. Yeah, crime scene. That's out of control. Just taped it off. Back at the park and ride where we left our car, that sign over there said I was supposed to pay, but I don't even know how I would pay if I wanted to. There's no booth, there's no information. I have no idea how I would pay. We're gonna be sleeping on the street here tonight in front of this business. My car is right there and the highway is pretty close, but it's a really dark spot. This video has been a lot of fun for me to make, and I really hope that you enjoyed following along on another adventure. I hate to say it, but I feel as though I must. The scenes in the beginning of the video where I was digging up cash were all made up and fake. They were just for our entertainment. I am not rich. There is no money buried all over the mountains. In fact, these videos are partly supported by you watching, subscribing, and hitting the thumbs up, and also partly supported by me working in the factory. With that all being said, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for following along on another adventure. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you are not, and I will see you in the next video. Smile your way through the day.